Hi guys, welcome to the 3D market commentary for today. Today is Friday, July the 2nd. That means that Sunday is July 4th. So hopefully you guys that celebrate July 4th out there, wherever you are in the world, will have a great weekend. And I think Monday is also a day off for you guys as well. So I hope you have a nice long weekend. So let's just cover the disclaimers whilst we're here on the screen. There we go, just being highlighted there. Of course, disclaimers are important for you guys to read for legal reasons and also to understand that these videos are demonstrations. Now, my name is Becky. My email address is there, becky@tradictive.com. There's also this link here, tradewithufos.com/Becky. So let me take you to that real quick. I'd prefer that you come here. And the reason for that is once you've come to this link, you can get yourself a free Trade with UFOs membership. And then if you have questions, you can post them here. The good thing about that is that other people see the questions, but more importantly, other people will see the answers. So it means everybody can sort of learn from the same place. So ideally, that's where you post your questions. You can also book one-on-one coaching with me here as well if you'd like. Okay, so let's get into what the 3D market commentary is. So we send out this news flash every single day, which corresponds to market data. So this news flash, we send it out every day, Monday to Friday, and it has information on three of the elements of 5 major world markets. That's what I'm trying to say. So we look at 5 major world markets, and we look at 3 key elements that could affect their probability. So first things first is market climate, upcoming market direction, up or down. Should we buy or sell, go long or short? We use this app here, AutoClimate, to help us with that. It's literally a very simple thing. If it's a thick red dot on this app here, that tells us probability downwards. If it's a thick blue dot, say for example one of these, it tells us probability upwards. And if it's a thin dot of either color, that tells us not enough probability either way. Move on. So we have an app. It's a free app, by the way, that helps us answer that question: up, down, or nowhere. Then we want to look at buy and sell UFOs. That helps us with our entries and exits. Where specifically am I going to buy? Where specifically am I going to sell? Again, we use an app to help us with that. These red little UFOs, those show us where sellers are. So that's where we're going to get into sell. These green UFOs tells us where buyers are. That's where we're going to get into buy. They have the prices on the right-hand side as well, highlighted, showing us exactly where we should be buying and selling. So again, we use an app for this. And then we're going to look at market volatility. So we'll look at each of those 3 things per each of the markets. Now, the markets we're looking at today are daily markets or daily charts. So, of course, different things happen on different time frames. This is relevant to daily charts. And we are looking at the futures of these markets as well. So first market is the ES, it's the S&P 500, the top 500 US stocks. If you don't understand anything I've just said, just understand we're looking at a representation of the US stock market. So with the climate, with the S&P right now, we have a confirmed upwards climate, thick blue dot there, probability upwards. Now, usually this market would go up for 8.84 candles, call it 9, and we're on candle number 9. So coming to the end of what would be a usual move to the upward side based on data and statistics. Not to say we won't surpass that. That happens all the time, where of course we might go past or fall short of what's normal. For the time being, still probability up there. Now we have buy UFOs on top of each other. This closest one is 4294.25 to 4253.15. That's what we have, the closest stack of buy orders. So overall, buy orders beneath us and probability upwards there for the S&P. Now, volatility wise, we would expect that in a day it would move up or down of 41.83 points. In a week, up or down of 92.08 points. And in a month, up or down of 191.68 points. So that's the volatility there associated with the S&P. Overall probability up for this market for the time being. Now, moving on to the next market, which is crude oil. Now, in the meantime, it says here about the courses that we do. We do many different courses, and you can check them out and take them sort of as they are. You'll also see here that most of the courses come with a 3-month complimentary access to the apps. Now, AutoClimate on most platforms is a free app anyway, but AutoUFOs is a paid for app. On TradingView, it's $34 per month, and you can just subscribe directly to it if you'd like. No courses needed. However, some of the courses are a one-off fee of $34 and come with 3-month complimentary access to the apps, or a one-off fee of $89 and come with complimentary access to the apps. So actually, it's a cheaper way to access the apps for the first 3 months if you take a course, but up to you, of course, what you do and what works for you. So with crude oil, we have a confirmed upwards climate, thick blue dot, probability upwards. Very overextended. Usually this market would go up for 7 candles. I'm just rounding that up. And we're on candle number 27. So we have gone way past what's normal in terms of a move to the upside, but still going strong with our push upwards. We have new buy orders that have come into the market, 74.14 to 71.97. So still overall probability up with oil. Bear in mind it's overextended. That means it lacks all of the probabilities we'd want it to, but still overall probability up. Now with volatility, we expect movement up or down in a day of 1.54 points, in a week up or down of 3.39 points, and in a month up or down of 7.05 points. Okay, so that is oil. Let's take a look at the next market here, which is gold. Again, as I load that, it will say down here about coaching and support. Now, of course, you're probably accessing this on YouTube or Facebook or other social media platforms for free. And we do a lot of sessions for free, and you can continue to do that. We do also have a closed coaching session area or arena, and that's $21 per month. So you can access that if you'd like. You get access to more of our time in a closed environment with those. Okay, so with gold, we have a confirmed downwards climate, thick red dot here, probability down. Market would usually go down for 7 candles. Again, I'm rounding that up, and we're on candle number 15. So similar situation in that we are overextended to the downside, which means we lack all of the probabilities that we want, but overall still probability down. UFOs, we have sell orders here at 1866.0 to 1804.4. And we have buy orders here at 1652.8 to 1624.4. So closer to the sell orders, overall probability down with the climate, overextended. So not everything that we'd like to see, but overall probability down there with gold. Now in a day, we'd expect it to move up or down of 17.75 points. In a week, up or down of 39.08 points. And in a month, up or down of 81.35 points. So that's gold. Again, overall probability down there. Next market is the US dollar. And the US dollar is responsible for about 80% of transactions worldwide every day. So even if you don't trade it, be aware of it. It's going to impact many other markets. So with the US dollar, we have a confirmed upwards climate. Thick blue dot here, probability upwards. Now, usually this market would go up for 5 candles. Again, rounding that up. And we're on candle number 15. So of course, again, gone past what's usual in terms of a move to the upside. So be aware that we're overextended. We have buy orders here at 92.195 to 91.505. We do have sell orders that we're coming up to at 93.125 to 92.84. So I would expect price would, if it does move up a little bit, still likely to hit these buy orders and come down from there, but we will see. Overall, slight probability to the upside, although not as much as the others. It's overextended, but it's also coming up to sell orders. So less probabilities overall, but still, if we had to pick it, it would be slightly to the upside at the moment. Now, in terms of volatility, we'd expect movements up or down of 0.35 points in a day. In a week, 0.77 points up or down. And in a month, 1.6 points up or down. So that would be the dollar. Last market is back to Bitcoin. Now, with Bitcoin, let's just do that. Here we go. With Bitcoin, we have a confirmed downwards climate, thick red dot there, probability down. We have sell orders above us here at 39,295 to 37,460. And we have buy orders, if we just squidge this a bit there, we have buy orders here at 27,782.5 to 22,910. Now, we're closer to sell orders and we have a confirmed downwards climate. So overall, probability there down for Bitcoin. Now, in terms of volatility, it's a bit more volatile than the others. In a day, we'd expect it to move up or down of 2,091.7 points. In a week, 4,604.67 up or down. And in a month, 9,585.39. So a bit more volatile than the others, not a good or bad thing, just is what it is. Just be aware of that if you trade it. And again, overall probability down with Bitcoin. Now, again, bear in mind, I'm using the word probable. It's not to say it's definite or will 100% happen. It's just statistically more likely to happen. Now, when we trade, we want to make sure that we have many things in line, and you may have other variables that you use with this. You at least want to make sure that you have some or most probabilities on your side, which is why we go through it like this. So hopefully that makes sense. Now, one more thing to go through is this weekly economic calendar. It's the fxstreet.com/economic calendar. That's where we get it from. And we filter by high impact news. You can go to that link and you can change the countries that we're looking at. For example, today, the US dollar has non-farm payroll coming out. That's a scheduled report that's likely to increase volatility. So be aware of those things. Again, you can filter by the country if you obviously trade in different places, of course. So if you have any questions, you can, of course, email me, becky@tradictive.com. You can come to tradewithufos.com/Becky, get yourself a free Trade with UFOs membership, and then ask a question here. You can book one-on-one coaching if you'd like. There's also, just minimize that, there's also a way that you can self-schedule a clarification call to speak to one of our experts about the courses, apps, coaching memberships, what's going to work better for you. So hopefully that's made sense to you guys as to what we've gone through. The more you watch these videos and the more you sort of get engaged with the apps, the more likely they are to make sense to you. And again, you've got many ways to reach out to us if you have any questions. So happy 4th of July. Hope you guys have a great